Hello, this is Jack from the Game Fools, here with episode 2 of Minecraft Tips and Tricks. This time I've got some more written tips that I'm not really going to show off too much, with one exception. But I've also got some redstone set up that I'm going to show off after the written tips. So let's just kind of get started with this. First off, there's different horses have different speed and health levels. That's pretty self-explanatory. It just means that some horses, like depending on how you breed them or how they spawn, will have more health than some others. Some will just be a lot faster, which usually means they can jump higher, I think, as well. And like I said, it's pretty self-explanatory. Then there's farmland does not need water once it has been saturated. Now, take this one with a grain of salt. I'm not sure if this has been changed in one of the updates, but I know it at least used to work. Uh, when you've got saturated dirt like this, you can tell by the dark color of the dirt if it's saturated or not. You can tell that it's been near water long enough to be saturated. Uh, I believe, unless it's been changed, that once it's saturated, it no longer needs water to grow crops. Uh, so you can just take some water, uh, place it down, make sure all the dirt's saturated, farmland is saturated, pick it up, take it somewhere else, so if you don't want to waste water. Again, take that one with a grain of salt. But, and the last written tip that we have is eating cooked food with less hunger gone than it will restore, or stores is a typo, isn't a waste, it will still restore saturation. Okay, so what saturation is just, here we go, is just, okay, so it's above your hunger bar. It's just that little bar above your XP. If you don't know that, then okay then. Anyways, the saturation bar though is above the hunger bar. They're they're very related, but they're not the same. The hunger bar goes up each time that you eat food. So does the saturation bar. But the saturation bar you can't see. I don't know why. Notch or Jeb never implemented that as a function, being able to see it. Uh, the more saturation that you have, the longer it will take for your hunger to go down. Melons restore a little bit of saturation, like they restore a little bit of hunger. Meat restores a lot of hunger, but it also restores a lot of saturation. So even if you've got 2 hunger left rather than the full 4 that I think cooked pork can restore, it will still be worth eating because it will restore your saturation and it'll be longer before your hunger goes back down. So that's just a little, if you're low on food or you only got pork, it's not a waste to eat it if it's cooked, just because you've got less hunger gone than it will actually restore. Now, anyways, I believe I told you last time that this is going to be my lab, my little work area for mods or redstone, stuff like that. Well, it's now ready. So I'm just going to show that off. So yeah, little fireworks and that's, I don't know, I thought that would be kind of a neat little thing. But anyways, so let's get to the redstone stuff. I got a bit more than last time. Let's start off with this. Where's the record? There we go. So all this is showing off how recently it's been added that you can now use redstone comparators to pick up a signal from a lot of stuff. In this case, I'm showing it off with the not note block, jukebox. So now the jukebox will emit a redstone signal into a comparator if it's got a disk in it. So I just have a redstone comparator going right into a, repeater, there we go, into the redstone signal. I just have it going to lights for the demonstration, and you can have it, I don't know, open a door maybe, if you've got a secret entrance in a multiplayer server. If you're trying to make an adventure map, it's a neat way to have someone have to do something like they have to get a record to open the door, I don't know. And use that however you feel like. It's pretty open to interpretation. But now I've got 2 little archery setups. One using a minecart and detector rail with a light. One using just a wooden button and a light. Now with the one button, you obviously just hit it with an arrow and it'll turn on the light. You can also make this minecart setup where you just shoot the minecart, which will make it drop an item form off of the detector rail. without the minecart power, the light will go off. Now you can hook these up to, I don't know, say a door, if someone has to like shoot a button or shoot a minecart off with archery just to open a door, maybe. I don't know. Or you can just, if you want to have like an archery practice with your friends in Minecraft, just set a couple of those up at different distances or something. I don't know. Use whatever you want. But now let's go over here. This is just showing off the property that, as far as I can tell, anything that's like rock or stone or like metal, hardened clay, they'll always, if you have TNT inside them, they'll always detonate in a 3x3 range if there's no like air pockets or anything. It's just solid blocks with TNT inside. Let me just show you quick. Well, I can't. Well, anyways, there's a solid 3x3 TNT, or not TNT, clay here, except in the center where there's TNT, and the same goes for those two tips as well. So as you'll see, the explosions have no effect on the adjoining blocks. It just happens at exactly 3x3 radius. Not radius, area. There we go. And yeah, that's useful if you're trying to demolish something carefully, or if you want to like make really smooth strip mine or dark room. Just know that you can do that as long as there are no air pockets and it's stone, not gravel. You should be able to just have a really clean break. I don't know. Let me take my armor off of this. My inventory's getting cluttered as hell from this. This is just a really simple like armor dispenser system. Dispenses all 4 pieces of armor. It also dispenses, in this case, a potion, which I chose to be strength. And this is really simple. All you do is the pressure pad activates the 2 bottom dispensers directly, but it also sends up a redstone signal up this glowstone using the property I showed off in the last video, up here, and this redstone signal activates the top dispenser, and this redstone signal activates the other top dispenser. This one also loops around, activating the potion dispenser. You don't need a potion dispenser to do this. It's just something I decided, hey, I want potions with this. And that's useful if you, I don't know, I'd use it if you're trying to have like multiplayer battle, and you just want to have your troops be able to run out of a base really quickly, get their armor on. Just dispenses that on them, and potion if you're like defending and you need to get out right away. I don't know. That's really the only use I can think of for it, but still, it's useful for that. Lastly, I'm showing off something that's less redstone, more just like a glitch effect type thing in Minecraft. So just have 2x2 pistons, 2x2 glowstone, or no, 1x2 pistons and 1x2 glowstone. Just activate, push it into you so you're in the same block as the glowstone, and you should be able to see through blocks. Now how this works is it shows you through blocks until you get to an air pocket, so you can see any like cave systems, or if someone has like an underground structure, you can probably see that. I would use it for either seeing an enemy's underground structure if they got like an underground base or something, or use it to see where there's good ores to mine. So like it's not going to show up on the video probably, but I can see coal down there in that ravine, and there's a little cave down there. I can see some redstone. I see a abandoned mine shaft over there, so I can like go loot that now that I know about where it is. I find that can be pretty useful if you know how to use it. Just yeah, if you want to find some ores, like figure out if an area is a good idea to mine, if it's gonna be worth it, stuff like that. But anyways, I just hope that this has been helpful. Next time, I'm probably going to do just some more redstone stuff. I show off a TNT cannon. But this like little redstone lab that I got going is also going to be where I do most of my mod showcases, I believe, unless for some reason why I can't. But like I said, I hope you find these videos to be helpful. Like, comment, subscribe, and just happy gaming.